What is poppin'? It is the Slapped, and I am but a lowly Slapped riding these DeFi waves, and this is This Week in Klima DAO, where I give you all of the Klima DAO news that is fit to go ape wild over. So let's get it. It's been a while since I've done one of these. Back in the saddle, as they say. KIP21, let's just go right there. So if Klima DAO wants to be the reserve currency of carbon, it's going to need to get a lot of... I'm going to speak like this from now on. It's going to need to get a lot of carbon credits into its treasury, right? So right now, Klima has BCT. Klima allows bonding of MCO2. Klima allows bonding of different LPs like Klima USD. What else? MCO2, Klima. And hey, we got this proposal here that you all voted in favor for. 99.47% of you voted for the ability to add UBO and NBO bonds. Those would be carbon credits coming from C3. Okay? C3, which is another bridge that is spinning up right now, and I've covered in another video, and I will put a link to C3 tokenomics by the power of YouTube magic above my finger right here. I hope I did that right and timed it right. I hope my spatial reasoning is on point. Anyway, very cool stuff. So we got to keep, Klima has to keep doing that, yeah? Klima has to keep increasing its treasury full of different carbon tons, and that'll allow it to diversify. That'll allow it to be a hedge in a way. So if you're holding Klima and you want to transfer it to some sort of different some carbon credit, you have options. If one tanks, you got other options. Options are good. Always have options. All right, KIP22 is to whitelist C3 gauges. Speaking of C3 again, so this goes back to the tokenomics, which I will link again above my finger. So what you can do is you can stake, you can lock rather your LP positions into C3 and get C3 governance tokens. 99.99% of you voted in favor. One of you drank too much tree tea and hit the wrong button and said, no, I don't want it. 12 Klima. Somebody with 12 Klima. Anyway, so you get C3 emissions for staking, or Klima can get that for staking its LP and the C3 gauge. And that way it would not just be sitting idly in the treasury of Klima. It would be doing work. And I believe the amendment that was put on this is that it could only be locked up for a day at a time to avoid the possibility of missing out. Or like if you locked it up for like 6 months and a better opportunity came along, there's always opportunity cost. This would prevent that. Very cool stuff. I'm glad you guys are voting, getting involved in governance. Keep doing that. All right. This is a long time coming. So the mass rebalancing payout number 1 was completed. This was Toucan paying out some of the value it arbed out of the BCT pool to create NCTs to Klima. The first payment was 458,241 USD, or approximately 61,000 NCT. This was paid in NCT USDC LP tokens or NCT. So more payments are coming. I will leave a link to this. We have Planet of the Climates with co-founder Oxymoron. You can learn why he went with that name, that enigmatic name, and didn't go with, as Phaser says in the podcast, the Greco-Roman pseudonymous names with the Karen haircut PFPs. He's got a good answer for that. And he explains his position on a Bloomberg article that was critical of Klima and Web3 in general, and has an insightful answer to that. So definitely listen to that. And last but certainly not least, I covered this in my own dedicated video, and I will leave a link or a card to that above my finger here. I really hope I'm getting this right, this positioning right. And if not, you can all just laugh at me. Polygon partnering with Klima. I will leave you to watch that video. It is worth it on its own. Of course, big things, big things, big things. Keep this one short and sweet. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Let me know what you think about this, these happenings, these developments in Klima. Love to hear your comments. Catch you guys in the next one. Remember to ape responsibly. Peace, dudes and dudettes.